Even if we see a brutal bear market for CRO, it doesn't change how bullish the work of Crypto.com, the company, is. Take a look at yet another story from the CEO of Crypto.com speaking on this giant stage, saying, quote, "It was a huge pleasure to discuss the state of crypto adoption, which really has been tremendous, DATs, and the future of prediction markets." Talking with a variety of different groups on the Hong Kong FinTech Week stage. Another post from the CEO of Crypto.com that I think you got to pay attention to right now, which just leaves me bullish on the brand that is Crypto.com. And inevitably, I think that will turn into bullish action for the token as well. Putting out this message: continue momentum of our prediction markets platform. Grateful for the trust and looking forward to rapidly scaling with our partners, plural. New partners interested in launching rapidly on reliable rails, please ping me directly. They continue to expand, doing it over and over again. Let's dive into this in this video. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip. Do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's take a peek at the market right now and let's dive into this news for Crypto.com. Now, I am in a trade right now over on Blowfin, and this is a platform that I personally like to trade on quite a bit. If you want to do some trading as well, whether you want to long the market or short the market, well, you can sign up for this exchange and others in the description down below. When you sign up for Blowfin, there's a 10% trade rebate and a $5,000 deposit bonus. If you want to take advantage of that, you can check that out in the description of this video. And it's so easy to sign up. All you need is an email address. Looking at the charts for the day, you're going to see that generally we're getting a little bit of a market bounce today. A couple coins are up big today because we got crushed yesterday. That being said, we still got a couple coins that are down a little bit. There was a clear bounce off $100,000 for Bitcoin and a little bit of an altcoin recovery. When the market turns extremely fearful, that is when there is potential for a bounce in this market. If you look over at the price for CRO, we came close to the 10-cent level, got wicked down to 11.3 cents. Now we're getting our weekly candle, shouldn't say close because we still got 4 days and 5 hours left, but our weekly candle, the bottom of it is sitting at about 12 cents, a logical level, I think, for CRO to be resting at right now. I'm not going to be surprised if Bitcoin finds lower momentum to see CRO come back down to 10 cents, hit it, maybe even break below it, maybe even fill this wick. Let's jump to the bullish stories for Crypto.com, though, because there are bullish stories out there. If you take a peek at Chris getting out there and talking confidently about the state of crypto adoption, he's telling the truth. There is a tremendous amount of success. Just look at what Crypto.com has done alone, getting partnerships with so many different firms for not just prediction markets, right? But for ETFs, for custody solutions, for so many different things. They're offering credit cards, bank accounts. They're going to be doing all this. They're going to be offering so many different things. You can do stock trading over there. An incredible amount of solutions. They have one of the largest brands in North America, and they're one of the biggest exchanges over here. Even going to his profile, see he shakes hands with the president of the United States. It's undeniable the success that they had. What makes me optimistic and positive about the continued momentum of the brand and their prediction markets platform is they're continuing to find new partners. Yesterday, we saw about this Hollywood.com, I believe it was. Now it's this My Prize team. Here's another company and another partnership. So many. And he's saying, DM me, please ping me directly about more. Just continue to expand, becoming just a staple to every possible solution that they can for as many partners as possible, nonstop. And you don't really see this to that extent. You don't see this with Coinbase. You don't see this with Binance in this capacity. It's only Crypto.com doing this. So as you might feel a little pessimistic, right, about the price of CRO, and I get it, and I don't like where this momentum is headed either. You can look forward, I think, to the future for Crypto.com, the brand. Price action is probably the most important thing for you, a lot of you guys out there. And I admit This has been a really disappointing bull market if the top is in for Crow, okay? If the top is in for Crow. I'm feeling personally, as I said in my video earlier, about 80% bear market and 20% bull market. My catalyst for a bull market or government shutdown ending. Jim Cramer says the government shutdown is bearish for market. Well, maybe we're going to have a Jim Cramer inverse effect here. I don't know. But what I do believe is this. If we go into a bear market, you will see very low prices for Crow and Bitcoin. And if you don't have a full Bitcoin, you have a chance to become a full coiner. That's what they call it if you want to have a full Bitcoin. If you didn't get a chance to accumulate Crow in the bear market and you were buying it up high and you're disappointed it's coming down, I get that. But if you believe in the future of Crow and you could buy it at 6 cents and it goes back to $1, that's almost a 20x. That's pretty cool to have the opportunity to potentially get that. And I personally believe, because of all these partnerships that we see out of crypto.com, that we could see $1 once again. That's my personal opinion. And regardless if we're in a bull market or bear market, I'm going to keep trading this stuff, okay? I still think we see lower prices personally. That's why I'm just going to keep this short open. And honestly, you know, I could set a stop loss if I wanted to. Like, I'll set one up at 111. So, hey, there you go. I'm risking personally, you know, a potential loss, but I know what my definite loss is there. I'm okay if that goes the wrong way. There's always opportunities for more trades. You're not going to win every single trade, but I personally feel that there is a loss of momentum here for crypto. I personally have seen one fact about crypto. Okay. And by the way, if you want to trade, you can sign up for Blowfin, BTCC in the description down below. Check those out if you haven't done so. I've personally seen one fact about crypto that I think is very important. And I've said it a lot. From the low to the high, a Bitcoin bull market lasts 1,065 days. I've used this hourglass metaphor for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. Technically, based on the historical bull markets for Bitcoin, the sand has come to the bottom of the hourglass for a Bitcoin bull market. Could this time be different? We got a pro-crypto president. We got Chronos ETFs. We got prediction markets galore. We got so many different things. But if you're bullish on prediction markets and you've noticed how accurate prediction markets are hinting of more bearish activity ahead right now. So who's right? Is it the prediction markets? Is it the people saying this time is different? Or is it just the historical data of that metaphorical hourglass? A Bitcoin bull market has historically lasted 1,065 days for the past 2 bull markets. This one, is it going to stay the same? Is Crow coming down to 6 cents again? I want to hear from you in the comments down below. Great stories from crypto.com again today, but a tough reality that we're facing right now for these markets, no doubt. Regardless, we'll keep the market coming. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. DCA HODL. I got 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. I'll see you in the next one, y'all. Peace.